vibras? Cause we know the vibras.
What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the You Know the Vibras podcast. You already know who it is, your boy Michael Carrasco. As always, I'm accompanied by the one and only Juan the Don. What's going on, my boy? How you feeling this week?
Feeling good, man. Feeling great. Finally getting out of the house, starting to get out and take advantage of the summer. The summer is going by really fast. I ain't gonna lie. The summer is going by fast. This
That
is
is
a,
true.
a quick summer.
Nah, for sure, man. For sure.
But like people here, they say in Chicago, like you only have like 3 months in summer. So it's like you got to really take advantage of it. But yeah, man, nothing different than that, man. I feel like we should just jump right into this, unless you have anything new that happened with you. I think we should jump
man,
right
I
into
just been
this.
chilling. Yeah, so today we're gonna go over a couple things that are happening, especially some controversy. I do want to get it started with the movie scene lately. I would say in the last couple months, a lot of big movies been getting released. We had like The Little Mermaid, Avatar 2, and then
Avatar
recently,
2.
yeah, the
Is it?
second part.
Oh, it's 2. Well, yeah, it's the underwater thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I thought they had more than
What
2.
else came out? Fast and Furious 10 came out.
Air, the Nike movie. Transformers came out.
Right.
I was looking at a article earlier. They said that the movie companies, they tend to aim like late spring more, like, and then full summer, like this whole summer, because summer is like a time where all the big movies come out. And as we may see this summer, like there has been a ton of movies which have
a lot of big movies.
And there's some that are like creating a lot of I don't know. I feel like the movies trend, like, how can I say this? Like going out to watch movies has been a little bit on a decline, a little bit.
100%.
But it's starting to pick back up a bit with these movies that are coming out or that are out now.
Right. And good point that you touch on, like a lot of the movies being released in the summer. And as I would say, former movie theater employee, the reason behind that is kind of because in the summer, all the kids are out of school. So a lot of people frequent to the movie theater a lot more just when it's raining and stuff like that. Yeah. And I mean, especially during the week.
Yeah. And one thing to mention real quick, movie theaters are evolving. It all starts with the chairs. I feel like, back then you were so accustomed to that was it like mesh material? What's that material?
Yeah, it was like,
and now I don't know, it's like some sort of mesh, and now they're
like a
fabric, but now they're moving towards the to leather,
soft leather.
Yeah, and a lot of the recline chairs, the chairs are reclining now. But the problem with that is it's getting a bit saturated in a way. So movie theaters have to stand out. And recently, I've seen that some movie theaters are including bars, like alcoholic drinks. If you order food, they bring it to you instead of you having to get out of your chair and go get it. It's gonna get more expensive, but it's given more of like that at home feel. You know what I mean? So
that is true.
And we see this. Yeah, we see this changing. But like you said, you previously worked at a movie. Well, not previously. Well, previously, but a long time ago.
Yeah,
at a movie theater. Yeah. What's one thing that you hated most working like at a movie theater? Like, what's one of those things? I wondered what goes through you guys' mind, like having to sweep, all the popcorn on the floor, or like, what's the craziest thing you've seen or experienced while being at the movie theater? I just wanted to ask that really quick.
Man, I feel like the worst thing was like people just leaving trash in the theaters, bro. Because before, in between each movie, it has to get clean, so we have to go clean it. And some people are just pigs, man. Simple as that. A lot of people just leave, like, purposely throw the popcorn all over the place. Yeah, I'm like, y'all, like, are y'all serious right now? Like, come on.
Facts, bro.
I would say that was the main thing, or when people are just being rude for no reason when we tell them they have to wait to get into the theater. That's
Right.
about. I feel like those are the two things that, at least for me, kind of pissed me off or
All
got me
right.
mad or upset.
All right. So look, I'm gonna shift it over a little bit. Still in movies, obviously.
All right, all
There's a
right,
lot of controversy going on with the movie Sound of Freedom. Before we
right.
touch into the origins of it, like you said, you work there, so I kind of want to ask you questions about the movie theater. But
All
there
right,
has
all
there
right.
has all right. So really quick, let's just touch on Sound of
Mm-hmm.
Freedom. So Sound of Freedom basically is a movie that has came out surrounding trafficking of like children.
Right.
I think it said it's based in Colombia,
In the
but
truth. Correct.
yeah, but also I think they have I think Honduras in there and a couple other countries where a guy from here in the United States goes and combats, the trafficking and tries to put a stop to it. But in the movie you see a lot of like, what these guys that are trafficking, how they do it kinda and their mindset, what they do, where they take the kids and they how they sell them and everything. The whole like literally it's very graphic
Right.
and it could be somewhat emotional to a lot of people to watch. It's definitely something that is hard to watch, you know what I'm saying? But it's something that is good to watch because it brings a lot of awareness to
Right.
the what's going on with trafficking in today's day and age. So yeah, with all of that that's going on in that movie, there's also been a lot of backlash with the movie.
Correct.
Um
Correct.
in movie theaters, which is what I wanted to ask you, there have
Mm-hmm.
been a lot of instances where uh the movie theater employees or the manager or whatever has turned up the heat like or has
Mm-hmm.
turned off the AC in order to make the people viewing like in just that specific room that's playing that movie. They
Right.
have they have like they have played or have manipulated is the word, the screen or the whole experience in this specific movie, just that movie in that room, so people can get up and leave. So it's kind of like they want to hide this movie and they don't want people to see the truth. So you working at a movie theater like previously, do you think like what we seeing on TikTok and stuff is something that we should believe? Like is that something that you think could be a real thing, or do you think it's some sort of a
As.
stunt maybe? But I mean, it seems legit. Like I feel like the people
Mm-hmm.
higher up are definitely sending messages to these managers at these movie theaters, and somewhat are trying to prevent people from seeing this and bring awareness to the whole situation. And it's very like uncomfortable. Like you've seen managers, like I said, play with manipulate the rooms, and then they want to tell the people there like, hey, you can get a free movie pass, or you could
Right. You
wait
can watch
30,
something else for
yeah,
free.
watch
Right.
something
Or
else for
something like
free,
that.
or you could wait until we fix the situation and then we'll just fast forward the trailers. Like they're just trying to make it seem somewhat gullible, like, hey, we really want to help,
Mm-hmm.
but low key I feel like there's
At the same
something behind
time,
that.
I mean, to some extent, you can manipulate certain things like the temperature in the theater room. That's easily you can. It's a thermostat. I mean, all depends on like the setup of the building. But for the most part,
I'm
each
referring
room has a
no, I'm referring
to
to
like this the screen itself.
no, well, not even that. I mean, yes, that, but I'm referring to the how suspect all of this is. Like, do you think like there's managers out there that are reachable enough from like these higher ups and would do such a thing? You know what I'm saying? Or what would
Yeah,
influence that?
yeah. I would
Or
say.
what would influence
I
that?
would
Would it be
say.
threats? Possible threats? Like I don't know. It has to be something, man.
It could be, but if I'm being honest, just because of how everything is set up, let's say if you own a theater, right, and you have because when a movie is playing, there's a contract, so you got to show the movie X amount of times. If it's doing big numbers, you got to keep showing it repeatedly.
Right,
That's in the contract.
right.
Now, I saw like one of the TikToks that I saw was that like the theater itself is saying that the movie sold out, but people been trying to sneak in and there's
Yeah,
nobody.
yeah.
And that's kind of fraud. So they could actually get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's super crazy. How they're saying on like
On
online
the
or whatever
marquee,
on the
yeah.
or whatever that the movie sold out and there's no one in there. Like, first of all, are you losing money as a movie theater?
Yes, yes. Think about it,
Are
because
you
all right.
or the movie itself losing money? That's the real question.
So a little bit of both. So when you buy a ticket, that doesn't go to the movie theater. It goes to the ticket office, or like the movie studio. How theaters make money is on like the snacks, the popcorn, and the food that you buy there.
Which is
So by
overpriced.
them, exactly, it's a whole, you can't sneak it in. Well, you can, but you can't buy it elsewhere and bring it in. So you buying it here, and this is the price type of thing. It's kind of like a monopoly. But by them, quote unquote, selling out like the showing, it puts them at risk of missing out on like people buying popcorn and all the stuff and stuff like that. So they
Mhm,
miss out on those revenue, and the markup is crazy. So
mhm.
yeah, so they're
Yeah.
both losing money.
Damn, that's crazy, man. That's really crazy to me to know that, they would go to such an extent. It's something that is like, if there was, I don't know, like, it just doesn't make sense to me. I'm trying to like understand, uh but then again, there's a lot of fishy stuff that goes on up there with the people in power.
Right,
And it's just like, wow, like, it's really crazy. But I did see that a lot of like, I think the tickets, if you buy tickets, they go towards like helping find the like, or put an end to trafficking or something. And then
right.
also, I think if you buy a ticket, there's a ticket, or if you buy a ticket gets, like, someone gets a ticket for free or something like that. It's some weird like, they're trying to get more people to watch this, is basically what I'm trying to say.
Right,
So they're
right.
they're doing a lot of marketing and promotions, if that's the right word, to try to get more people to watch this somehow. Although they are being, is blacklisted the term, or I don't know what would be the right
I would
term.
say kind of like boycotted. Not even,
Nah,
because it's not a lot of people want to see the movie. Um, I guess I would say hidden. Hidden,
yeah,
I would say, would be the right word.
yeah,
And the other thing about the movie is also based on a true story.
hmm,
So that's, I feel like the theaters doing this where they're trying to stop people from watching it. It sounds a little fishy. So
yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, that Sound of Freedom. There's also now,
there's two
another.
movies.
There's two other movies that are, people are very, um, which is crazy because they're two complete different movies. But Barbie and
Right.
Oppenheimer are like the two big
Mm-hmm.
movies right now that people going into theaters right now are like, like, don't know
It's
which
going
side to go
crazy.
to. So yeah,
Right.
touch on that
So
really
it's like
quick.
one of those things. It's like if you're going, let's say if you're going with the family, maybe the girls go watch Barbie and the guys
No,
go
no, no,
watch
no. Let me
Oppenheimer.
stop you. Let me stop you. Let me stop you. Let me stop you.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen and I've heard that Barbie is not PG-13 and it's not for kids.
That is true. That is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, it's not for
Huh.
kids. It's not for kids.
Wait, hold on,
It is
hold
not for
on.
kids. Yeah, it is not for kids, bro.
Hold on. This is
Yeah, because
it
there's a
is
lot of,
it's PG-13. It is PG-13 though.
well, I've seen people not recommend kids to go watch it. I don't know what could be going on in the movie.
Mm.
Um don't spoil it in the comments. I mean, maybe kissing and stuff like that, but
I mean, but that's like every other movie
yeah,
though.
but some people, I don't know. People have said the kids shouldn't watch it. I don't know why. I really don't know why.
Gosh, so it's like that, huh? So
Yeah,
I
so
mean, just to go over the storyline is essentially goes over Barbie and Ken having through like enjoyed their time in the Barbie land. Apparently,
hmm,
that's essentially the storyline.
right, and it
I
isn't a
mean, as
cartoon. It isn't a cartoon, and it isn't like a
is
reenactment of the dolls or anything. But yeah, look, movie guide warns parents: don't take your daughter to see Barbie. That's literally the headline.
huh?
Yeah, it says
Wow.
many parents will wrongly believe Barbie is a kid friendly film due to the film's ties to
Hmm.
popular Barbie doll franchise. The film forgets its core audience of families and children while catering to nostalgic adults and pushing LGBTQ stuff. So
Got
yeah.
you.
So
So
yeah.
it's pretty much targeted to the people like, let's say, like I would say early Gen Z, like people that grew up in like the 80s, 90s type of thing.
Maybe, yeah.
That grew up with like Barbie being such a big thing. Ooh, you know what? Now that you bring that up, I do want to ask: do you think movies like that were rated R for us back in the days, do you think those movies were as bad as the movies rated PG-13 today? Like based on like what's being portrayed in the screens and all that. And this is a good question for you guys tuning in as well.
I mean, I think that movies back then were definitely, I'd say, somewhat more graphic, in my
Mm,
opinion. And I feel like they were true rated R movies, and when it's PG-13, it was true PG-13. But I feel like now, since the eras like now are so sensitive, like you got to be very careful, with movies and showing so
right.
much. Like you don't see much blood, you don't see a lot of like gore and like, you don't see a lot of graphic stuff like anymore. I feel like, um,
Mm,
and I feel like a lot of the movies now tend to be more fantasy, more fantasy and stuff that aren't such realistic, which I think is something that is surprising. But then again, with the advancements in technology, you'd assume that they'd be able to make things look, more realistic. But I don't know.
right.
I think
Right.
that I think back then it was, you know, things were more rated R. I feel like, in my opinion, if
Right.
that
So
answers
so
your
like
question.
in back in the days, an R-rated movie felt like an R-rated movie, like
Rated R,
what it
yeah,
would be an R-rated movie
yeah,
today, right?
yeah, for sure.
Got you. Yeah, let us know in the comment section below what you guys think. Do you think the rated R movies from back in the days, do they feel like rated R movies today, or do they feel like a different rating? And if you're listening as well, let us know in the reviews if I'm not mistaken. So
And
that
and
that's
if you
that.
and if you had watched Barbie, comment down below if it is PG-13 or if these articles or the people that are talking are overreacting. Um, Also, really quick, I think it's we. I still don't want to go away from that really quick. I want to touch on
Hmm.
Barbie still. Surprisingly,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy. It's crazy. The well, not crazy, but it's just such a surprise to me. How big it is. It actually is as a movie. Like it's getting
Right.
a ton of love. Like I said, like there was a rumor that like a lot of like people that have or companies, sorry, are saying that all of their pink products are like being sold out, like clothes
I know.
and product. It's like people are really buying into this and are like going out and shopping and going when they go to the movie, they are like buying into the whole pink theme. And this is something we see this pink theme everywhere. Like even like I said earlier, Google, you
Yeah.
search
When you
Barbie and
go
it's
on
pink.
Google, yeah,
Um,
and the whole
so
screen starts exploding.
yeah. So
I
question to
mean,
you.
that's good
Yeah.
marketing, though.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
go
It's
ahead.
great. It's great marketing for sure. Um, how can I say this? I mean, they say real men wear pink. You know what I mean, or something like that. It's like some
I
saying.
mean, yeah.
But could you see yourself going to attend the Barbie movie with your girl, or is it like something you wouldn't watch? Like I watched the trailer and I don't know anything that could convince me to watch it. Like, I tried to like it, but it's like I don't think I can relate
I
to it.
mean,
Like I feel like I'd be bored. I don't know.
I mean, it probably will be that situation. But I mean, if she really asked me, it's like, hey, do you want to go watch this? I'll probably go, but it probably wouldn't be like my first choice. I'll probably watch Oppenheimer,
That's what I was gonna
over
ask you as
that,
well. So
or even Transformer.
yeah,
Indiana Jones is out as well, so I
yeah.
probably so there's a lot of choices
Right. So
right
so
now.
so that's the controversy right now, which I want to tell you.
Hmm.
Um, Oppenheimer and Barbie. What do you think? What do you think about the two? And which do you think in the long run will be the more like successful movie? I'd say.
I would
And explain
say,
Oppenheimer to
ooh,
those who don't necessarily quite know what Oppenheimer is, but it's definitely trending right now because the cast is so huge, like of big
oh
stars.
yeah, yeah, you got a lot of big names. So,
Matt
um,
Damon. Let me see.
you got Matt Damon.
Let me see.
Oh, damn, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people.
Cillian
You
Murphy,
got
Florence Pugh, Emily Blunt, Robert Downey Jr.
that Robert Downey Jr. Yep, a lot of big names. So essentially, Oppenheimer. Is a Hamer or Heimer?
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer essentially takes place during World War II, and is and kind of like an autobiography of J. Robert Oppenheimer. And essentially, this takes place of the whole development of an atomic bomb. So essentially, it just goes through that whole process
Based in the United
of
States too.
correct. So it just goes over that whole process. I feel that's that. I don't know. I love seeing things go up in flame and exploding when I'm watching a movie. So this is my type of movie that I will watch.
Okay.
Um, yeah. So it just goes over the Manhattan Project, which was the atomic bomb that was being built during that era.
So which of the two you think would be more successful between Barbie and
I would
Oppenheimer?
see. I would say in the long run, Oppenheimer will be a lot more successful.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, we can go into whole other things where we can say Barbie may end up being like the bigger one. But I feel what I feel is gonna happen is for the next like 5 years, Oppenheimer is gonna do like amazing numbers, and then out of nowhere, maybe in like 10 years, Barbie's gonna just out of nowhere blow up again. That's what I see happening.
Do you have the numbers or no? Like the first day sales or the first day number?
So let's see. Opening numbers.
I think Barbie
Uh,
would probably
so
have better opening numbers because people are so anxious
so
and they're paying
right.
freaking crazy marketing, bro. Oh my god.
That is true. That is true.
Oppenheimer not necessarily not as much, not as much
So it says about I opening 150 mil opening.
for Barbie.
Correct, correct. Where and
50
then
million.
Oppenheimer, we're looking at 75 mil. So I would
Wow.
say, yeah, 75 mil. So about half of it. I mean, I would say that's predictable. I would say opening night definitely Barbie just because there's so much anticipation because there never been a Barbie movie.
I'm just sitting here thinking like people like these two guys talking about Barbie. All right,
Barbie,
this
yeah.
is the end of the movie segment. Let's transition over.
All right, so next actually, you know what? This is kind of like the midpoint. Do you have a quote for us today? I know
I
last week
do,
we
I do,
forgot.
I do, I do.
Yeah, give
I
us a
do.
quote. Give us a quote. This is a great reset right
I'm
here.
sorry. I was just thinking like, damn, people are like, man, these two guys really
Like,
talking about
damn, this
Barbie. What
motherfucker
the
really
heck,
talking
man?
about Barbie.
Hey,
But yeah,
man,
let us know what you
it's
think about both
2023. It's
movies.
2023. Yeah, let us know,
We
man,
should have
which
wore
movie you're
pink.
more
We should have
inclined
wore
to.
pink,
Yo,
man.
facts. Facts. Nah, but all right. So the quote comes from Stevie Wonder. Everybody knows Stevie Wonder. He's famous for his magic, his being such a great pianist, and obviously because he has a condition which is him being blind. But yeah, he's a phenomenal artist. And the quote is, "We all have ability. The difference is how we use it." So yeah,
Mhm.
we all
I
could
agree.
equally have the same ability, but someone might be more like hungrier than you and would put that
Right.
ability to work elsewhere, and which is that's why that person would have probably more immediate success. So yeah, it's all about you finding what you're good at, and I feel like that ability is there. You just have to try so many things to see what really is your niche, or what's your specialty, or what you have more skills in. That way the ball can get rolling after you start using it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's very important to me. I feel like I always had like a problem like going through high school and stuff, like finding a plan B, like after football. Um,
Oh,
so
I
like
thought you were talking about that. Sorry, man. I don't know. You say high school plan B, so I don't know, bro. But I get it. I get it. I get it.
let's not put your experiences on me, bro. Okay. But but yeah. So
Never
damn,
experienced that, by the way.
You just threw me off, man. All right, whatever, bro. But
So
yeah,
we were at plan B.
so yeah. Basically, in high school, like I mean, I knew I had ability,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I just could never find the plan B. And then this guy's crazy, man. So yeah, so I mean, going through college was which kind of humbled me in a bit to find it, because I started to be real with myself. I'm like, damn, like I don't think I'm gonna make it to the league. At this point, like I gotta start finding ways to know what I'm gonna do after college. And that's when I started trying things, playing around with stuff. Then got into podcasting. So yeah.
No, I agree, man. I agree. Honestly, I felt the same way as you in high school, because for me it was like, I guess since I was younger, it was, oh, you're gonna go into the MLB, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, kind of like the whole Dominican dream, right? But after I got hurt, it was like, okay, now like, what do I transition to? And I feel that kind of that made me realize, that's when I really made the switch into like photography, videos, and all that good stuff. And yeah, now we're here creating content.
Yep. Facts. That's the quote.
All right, so there you go. That was a good
Sorry,
quote. Let us know what you guys
you
think.
just made it weird, man. I'm sorry, guys.
Man, I don't know. You say high school plan B, so you kind of, yeah. Let us know what you guys think.
I'm a child of God, man. I'm a child of God. I don't know
Amen
what that
to
is.
that. Yeah, bullshit. So, all right. So we got a big sporting event happening. So it is Messi debuts with Miami
Inter Miami.
and
Yeah.
Inter Miami, and
all the stars came out. All the stars came out for this event.
All the stars came out.
Yeah,
and I was reading something where tickets were going for as much as $56,000.
Wow.
That is.
I mean, it's the first. It's the first
outrageous.
one, bro. It's the first event, bro. I mean, it's realistic. And it's crazy, man. The pool that Messi has at this point of his career and his age. You know what I mean? Like you look at you look at someone like. All right, this is a perfect question. It's a perfect question. Do you think? Because I'm thinking, I'm like, wow, like somebody isn't paying that for like LeBron or for Brady or whatever, right? But let's say LeBron was to make a shift randomly and go play in like the Euro League or something overseas. Would that first game be as expensive? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it. Yeah, I would say yeah, because a lot of the people over there, they're not used to seeing LeBron play. Right. So I don't know where. Oh, LeBron is playing. Dang, now everybody wants to show up, which drives the ticket prices.
Right. So yeah. So basically, what I was gonna say with Messi is him coming to the United States and playing in the MLS has brought a ton of attention to the MLS in whole. Surprisingly, here in Chicago, they're even making billboards like Messi in Chicago.
Ooh.
Against the Chicago Fire. Like bro, when you are a team, this is how bad you gotta know you are as a team. When you as a team promote the other player, the other player coming from another team, going against you, and you're promoting that's tough. That's really tough. Messi is like that, bro. That's super tough, bro.
Yeah,
and the ticket, not to mention, like you said, the tickets are expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's a legend, so I see it happening. Honestly, the first time that he plays in niche city, I feel like it's going to be crazy. A lot of tickets are going to sell out. A lot of people are going to
travel. People are going to travel.
People are going to travel to the nearest, like, let's say they live in a city where there's not a team. They're going to go to the nearest city. The streets are going to be crazy, honestly.
Facts.
I feel like there are going to be parades and all that.
Yeah, nah, and you know what's crazy? I forgot I should have had this ready. Inter Miami, they have signed a couple guys from Messi's, former team in Barcelona. They have signed Jordi Alba, Luis
Mm-hmm.
Suarez. They're bringing the
Super
guys.
team, baby.
They're bringing a super
Super
team
team.
to the MLS, which is something they just keep signing more and more guys, which is something that's very surprising. That I don't know if it was. I think it might have been Alba. I'm not sure, but one of these guys was making more in Barcelona or the team they were at, and they asked to be bought out to go play with Messi. That's tough.
I think it was Alba, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah,
That's
that is
fire.
crazy.
Yeah.
That just tells you the type of power and influence that he has in the soccer
Right.
world.
And
Uh,
touching on that really quick, like you said earlier, like it brought out a ton of phenomenal stars, and this is something you're gonna see throughout the whole MLS season when Messi's going to these
hmm
other cities and states. Like at this one, and I think they're playing Cruz Azul from Mexico. I don't know if they're playing in Miami or
Yep.
where, but or if they played. Sorry, but yeah, LeBron was there, Serena Williams, the Kardashians,
Kardashians.
Tristan Thompson.
Everybody was there.
Everybody. So this is something you're gonna see. It's gonna be a trend now. If you didn't watch soccer, you're gonna watch soccer now due to Messi, and it's phenomenal at this
And
age that he's doing this.
exactly. And I tell you what, it's going to be good for the MLS league because it's going to turn a lot of people, because a lot of people just watch like La Liga, other like overseas leagues, the Mexican, Latino American leagues. Uh, I feel like that's going to put a lot of eyes in the MLS because now you have everybody wants to show out just to see Messi, but then people are starting to recognize, oh damn, that kid's play good and stuff
Yeah,
like that. So it's overall it's going to be a positive thing for MLS.
facts. I agree. Facts.
So we got one more topic that we want to hit for you guys. So there's been controversy between two artists. Uh, and did we talk about it though?
No.
Nah, so I'm not sure. Yeah, we didn't talk about it, but lately over the last, I would say, couple weeks,
Months.
the last couple months, 6ix9ine and Anuel, man, that
Yeah.
beef is going crazy.
Yeah. So 6ix9ine and Anuel, it's an interesting story. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Before 6ix9ine got incarcerated or locked up, for his whole situation, they were good friends. According to
Right,
six
that
nine at
did.
least. According to 6ix9ine at least. Don't quote me
Right,
on this. They had a song. I think I don't know if you
they
could
have
argue.
3 songs together.
Yeah, but I don't know if you could argue that Bebe is the both of them's top song, number wise, stream wise.
No, I don't think so.
Stream wise, it might be, bro. It has billion. It has
Stream
a billion.
wise,
Yes, bro. It has a billion on YouTube. I
hmm.
think. I stand, bro.
Hold on, I gotta. You said Bebe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
bro.
I
It
don't
has a
know,
bill. It has
man.
billions, bro. What are you
It
talking
has a
about?
billions.
1.4 billion.
Is that their first? Holy crap! Is that their first collaboration that they did?
Yeah, that's the both of them's top song,
Okay,
bro.
that makes sense. That makes sense. But that is crazy.
Come on, man. You talking to Wanda
That
Don,
is
man?
crazy.
I'm the
I don't
most
think.
informed. I'm the most informed
Mm,
guy, man. Look,
mm.
you
He
go to
said.
six
He
nine
said the
channel.
disquera se me did. No,
Oh, hold
I
on,
just listen.
hold on. Anuel, nah. Damn. Anuel's top song is China, with Daddy Yankee,
Sheena,
Karol G,
yeah.
Osuna, 2 billion. Secreto with Karol G, 1.4 billion. Damn. I don't know. Arguably, it might be both of theirs top song. It's definitely 6ix9ine's top song.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but still, 1.4 billion is massive. But
It's
yeah.
a lot.
Anyways, so
I
they
want to know what the YouTube check looks like on a monthly, man, for that
yeah.
amount of views.
Well, it was a real commercial song, contagious beat
It was
and stuff like that. But yeah, basically, so yeah, going back to the dialogue. So yeah, Six Nine and Anuel, they were friends before 6ix9ine got locked up. Like I said, according to 6ix9ine, they
Right.
had multiple songs together and everything. What happens? 6ix9ine gets locked up. You know, there's a whole snitch thing rumoring around. Anuel is, you know, preaches the street, you know, street life, you
Right.
know, how he's in the street. So he can't attach himself to the 6ix9ine figure anymore. Six
Exactly.
nine starts to call him fake. That, oh, you were my brother. You left me stranded. You're the only friend that I had in the industry. Blah blah blah. And both of them, their friendship seems to come to an end at this point. And you know, 6ix9ine says that he's talked to Anuel's mom, and Anuel talked to his mom, and all of this back and forth. Eventually, you just stop hearing both of them communicate. You know, and
Right.
you know, you see 6ix9ine slowly after he got free uh have trouble to get back into the music industry. Um but some don't know, 6ix9ine, when he was locked up, he signed the contract for 10 million for two albums, one in English, one in Spanish.
One Spanish, yeah.
Yeah, so
Which he released the Spanish like last month.
right.
Um, I'm not gonna lie, man. He did good. He
I
did
don't
good
think
number
so.
wise.
I don't
He did
think
pretty decent.
I think he flopped on both of them. You can't name me one song from either album, bro.
I mean, the one that he did with Yailin, that one went crazy.
Crazy where?
I mean, like
Bro,
in the if you were in the R when that song released, man, that was the only song that was pretty much playing for like the entire week,
I
and
think
that
both
was
his
like the
albums flop.
topic. I mean, they didn't do as good
They weren't worth
as
10
like
million, bro.
back in the days, right? But I mean, where he at in his career is kind of like the best. Yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, kind of maybe the best that he can do.
Yeah, so yeah, touching back on that. So yeah, he's been struggling to get back into the industry. I don't know if his probation, you know, prohibited him to like continue trolling or whatever that he used to do. He was big for
Right.
trolling and you know, talking crazy and saying people can't touch him, this and that. You know, he had a downfall where he did get caught lacking in the gym, and a couple
Mm-hmm.
guys beat him up or jumped him or whatever you want to call it. And
Right. Right.
6ix9ine was back being talked about. The guys got locked up,
Correct.
whatever. So then after this incident, you see where 6ix9ine now transitions into the Spanish market, where he started like his whole thing for that album was starting to pick up.
Mm-hmm.
He started interviewing and DR with Alafoque. He went to Puerto Rico. Molusco, he was doing a whole tour, right, for his album in
Correct.
Spanish.
Correct.
Um, and then, like I said, I don't think the album did as strong as it should. But I'm gonna tell you where I think 6ix9ine took advantage of the Latin market.
Mm-hmm.
I think 6ix9ine took advantage of the Latin market was when Anuel and Yailin broke up. You know, they broke up for whatever reason that they may have gone through. There's a lot of, you know, rumors and stuff flying out there. Nothing that is, you know, in stone. But yeah, they broke up. Like I said, Anuel and 6ix9ine are not friends anymore. They are quote unquote enemies for some reason. And what's the best way to get back at your enemy in the mind of 6ix9ine than getting with your enemy's baby mom and
Mm-hmm.
ex?
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So
Makes
six
sense.
nine, and not to mention Yailin is the talk of every Spanish network for like since she's been with Anuel. She's been the trending
Right.
topic. Like as soon as she got with Anuel, she's been trending. She just always has been trending. And like I said, 6ix9ine wasn't really popping in the Spanish market, but now he gets this immediate boost once he starts, you know, going out with Yailin, like, you know, going to interviews with Yailin, giving her gifts on social media. People just talk about him every time he posts something with her, which is perfect because now his engagement in the Spanish market has taken a, you know, a boom.
An incline, yeah, a big boost. I mean, that he was actually nominated in Premios Juventus. Like
Yeah, but guess what? They didn't go.
he
He
didn't do it.
so there is no listen. I don't know if you haven't. I don't know if you've seen, but
No,
for those who
I heard about it. I
yeah,
heard about the whole thing going on.
yeah, so allegedly Anuel supposedly because Anuel's from Puerto Rico, right? So Anuel
He runs Puerto Rico,
the
kind of.
premios no, I don't know, the premios Juventud were in Puerto Rico this year, and
Correct.
so supposedly the people from the Coliseo, the Coliseum in Puerto Rico, said 6ix9ine is not allowed in the Coliseum where the premios were being held. So 6ix9ine just pulled out of the event itself, and he was supposed to sing with Yailin, and him and Yailin
Right.
ended up not performing, and Yailin pulled out as well in support of 6ix9ine, which also took a lot of backlash. She said, "Damn, you may be closing doors now for 6ix9ine, doors that you may need in the future. Say 6ix9ine stops talking to
Right.
you, then
Right.
now you're screwed. You know."
Right. No, that is true. That is true. And I mean, like the article, apparently he pulled out due to security reasons. And I know like there been a lot of speculations about, you know, if anything happens to him in Puerto Rico, then something may happen to Puerto Rican artists in Mexico, which is it's a whole thing going on, like in the streets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see how everything turns
They
out.
said cartels are protecting 6ix9ine or something.
Correct.
And the cartels were that allegedly made this threat, like you said, about the Puerto Rican artists if something were to happen to 6ix9ine, which is crazy to me. That
Hmm.
now for all of a sudden, which is what we're going to talk about next. Not that snitching is cool, but it seems like snitching is getting a pass now for some reason. Because
Hmm.
6ix9ine recently collaborated with Kodak Black.
Kodak Black. Correct. Correct.
And also apart from that, we're gonna touch on that. But apart from that, Gunna, who was allegedly
God.
framed for snitching, is back at the top. You know what I
But
mean? So it's like,
yeah, yeah. I still haven't listened to his album though.
yeah. But
I
yeah,
still
let's
haven't
touch on
listened to it. I gotta get to it.
That Kodak collab. Um,
I mean, his verse was good. I feel like lately Kodak verses been getting good.
right.
They've been getting good.
So like I
Jalen's
said
part was
earlier,
good.
yeah, facts. Now, like I said earlier, what's a better way to get him back at your enemy? And this is another way from 6ix9ine than collabing with Kodak, which is Anuel
Go
recently had a song
right
with Kodak, and Kodak recently appeared on Anuel's album.
on Anuel's album.
And it's
Correct,
crazy. A
correct.
lot of people in the comments are saying, "Damn, 6ix9ine must have gave Kodak a bag. Is Kodak even conscious of what's going on?" A lot of crazy stuff going on
Right.
because Kodak is also a guy from the streets, and what I'm saying, which is surprising. Um, but something that really surprised me was Kodak's verse, where he threw shots at Anuel. The whole song,
Mm.
Anuel has was the main, the protagonist. You know what I'm saying? Kodak
Yeah.
said that how you lose your, well, he didn't say your girl, but you guys know we're gonna make it
How you lose
PG-13.
your
How you lose your
yeah,
girl
yeah,
to a
yeah.
snitch? How you lose your girl to a snitch? So
Yeah.
like what had to happen between Anuel and Kodak? That's super random, bro. Like,
Man, I don't know, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, man. When Kodak hopped on Anuel's song, I feel that gave him that exposed him to
the
a little bit
Spanish,
to the Spanish market.
yeah,
And then yeah, he's kind of I would say he's kind of like forcing the hand that's fed him that advantage.
yeah, facts.
But I mean, but I do. The real question is, which collab was better? Was Anuel and Kodak Black's song better, or 6ix9ine's and Kodak's song better?
Mm,
That's my question. Well, I do want to
yeah.
know your opinion on that one. Which one you think
Um,
is better?
damn. I mean, I always been a big supporter of Anuel, so I'm a bit biased. And I want to support Yailin, in a way too, because Yailin is Dominican, but I don't like how they bashing my guy Anuel, man. Like
Right,
I don't like how they talking bad on him like that, and they trying to make him do something that he shouldn't do because he's in the right paths now. You know what I'm saying? He left the
right, right,
the
right.
demonic streets Anuel. in the past,
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
what I do like about this whole thing is that Anuel kind of like kept the professionalism and didn't really like
Respond.
say anything. He's like, I mean, I'm still putting out hits. Y'all can do whatever you want. I'm still putting out hits, and all that.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, Anuel is kind of. All right, so
I mean, he is going
no,
through
because
something.
well, no, he is replying because I forgot to mention in the whole thing. Every time Anuel would like post an indirect post, like for instance, he uploaded a picture with some girl that's now rumored to be his girlfriend.
Right.
When he posted this girl, Yailin and 6ix9ine became super petty, and they posted a picture. I think Yailin posted it of 6ix9ine holding Anuel's daughter on his chest.
Right. Yeah.
Which is super disrespectful.
I feel like at that point, man, at that point, you should not be getting like kids involved.
You should not involve kids.
Not at all. Not at all.
That's like like they say, eso es sagrado. Like family is sagrado. Like you feel me?
Correct.
So 6ix9ine and Yailin, that was super immature. I mean, she's only 20 years old, bro. But golly, man,
I would expect it from her because, like you said, she's 20, and that's the thing, bro. When I heard that she was 20, I was like, damn, like it didn't make sense at first. I'm like, damn, she is really 20. Now you can see kind of like when you hear her talking, you can see the maturity a little bit. But yeah. But really I would expect it from him, but not. I mean, from her, but not from him. Like 6ix9ine.
I mean, he's a troll. He's always disrespecting people in the families, though. He's always done that, bro.
But I would say that's where you draw the line.
Yeah, for sure. Especially a recently born. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they're prohibiting Anuel to even like see the baby. But really quick before we wrap up, I wanted to ask you, what's your take on 6ix9ine? Basically, buying women like happiness with gifts. Like or winning women over with gifts, not necessarily. Like, it just seems like he's a giver. Like it doesn't seem like he provides.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, he's been doing a lot of good lately. Like in DR, he was giving money. When he went to Cuba, he was giving everybody money. When he went to Africa, he was giving people money and helping people.
I'm referring to the love life, though. The love life. Though,
he did say in the interview, he said, yeah, like I give for my female friends that are single, I give them gifts just so they don't feel lonely. I mean, there's people like that. There's people that just give gifts just to give gifts.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, if you got it and you can do it, why not?
Yeah. And he's minimizing everything Anuel has gifted her. He's doubling it, literally. Car, double it. Like he's, you know what I'm saying? Like he has made everything like bigger. Like her chain, he made it bigger. Literally, he got a bigger chain. Like,
that is true. That is true. Yeah. That is true.
But yeah,
I would say, this is a good question. Who y'all think got the bigger bag though?
I think Anuel might low key. I think Anuel low key. Humbly, I think Anuel.
I mean, Anuel does have
he's a big investor too. He's a big investor too, bro. He was investing in the UFC. He invested in like Reebok is the thing with him. Like he's doing a ton of stuff, bro. You don't see a lot of collabs with 6ix9ine's in. You know what I mean? So
no.
I think Anuel definitely got a bigger bag, in my opinion. He's been doing it longer
one day. Too. That's true. That's true. I mean, I gotta go. I gotta go for me. I mean, this is a goal I want for the Unit de Vibras crew. You know, we gotta live next to Anuel in the Porsche Tower. So that's the goal. 5 years. Make sure y'all subscribe.
That's tough.
Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Facts. Make sure y'all commenting. Make sure y'all doing everything that's gonna help this channel.
Facts. Not facts. But yeah, let's wrap this up though, man. Let's wrap this up.
Yeah. Good talk. I feel like we hit a lot of good points. Let us know what you guys thought about today's episode. the movies thing going on. Let us know your opinion on that. Let us know your opinion on Messi move to MLS and how is that going to affect the MLS. Let them know what you guys think about that. Let us know about this whole crazy thing between 6ix9ine and my boy Anuel. Let us know what you guys think, right? And yeah, let us know as always. Always let you guys know. Let us know what you guys want to hear. That way we can make the content you guys want to hear. Comment it, leave it in the comment or even DM us. If you know us personally, you got our numbers, shoot us a text. I know last time we were talking about merch. Merch is coming soon.
Nobody entered. Nobody even commented.
Nobody entered.
Nobody commented.
So this is what we're going to do.
We're keeping the merch. We're keeping the merch.
We're keeping the merch.
We're just gonna rock it. We're just gonna rock it for ourselves. And tease
exactly. And also, we were thinking about possibly doing live streams. So let us know if that's something that you guys would be interested in. So yeah, we and then we trying to figure out how to sneak a couple in-person episodes here and there for you guys. So yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you guys are liking, subscribing. If you're listening, make sure you guys are leaving a review. Make sure you're sharing it with your mama, your sister, your uncle, your aunt, everybody in your family, and then tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And yeah, that's about it. Well, any final words for us before we wrap it up today?
Remember to subscribe. And
let's bye. Peace. Amor y paz.